Hello my dear students, welcome to GSS Chemistry channel. Today we are going to discuss neutralization as part number 4 of acids, bases and salts. Another property we are going to discuss neutralization, and in this also you can study up to some extent types of salts, and also you can do the experiment for neutralization. Acid reacts with base to give salt and water. This is a well-known example, well-known fact. This reaction is called neutralization. So acid plus base will give you salt plus water. This is the neutralization reaction. You can take any acid, you can take any base. Every acid reacts with any base to give you salt and water only. Let us now consider some examples. I am taking NaOH, aqua. You have to take NaOH solution to which HCl solution is added. This is also equal to double displacement reaction because the cations are exchanging their places. You will get here NaCl aqua plus H2O. NaCl is salt. NaOH sodium hydroxide is base. HCl is acid. Acid plus base or base plus acid will give you salt and water. Similarly, you can take another one, calcium hydroxide. This is what you call calcium hydroxide aqua, generally you have to take, plus H2SO4 aqua sulfuric acid. You will get here salt, namely calcium sulfate. It is present in water. It is insoluble up to some extent, plus water. This is salt. In this way, you can consider any acid, any base. You observe carefully, this is strong base, this is strong acid, salt and water obtained. This is weak base and strong acid, again salt and water obtained. You can take any base, any acid, only salt and water, they will be resulted. Such types of reactions are many. You can represent of your own account, taking various examples of salts and acids and bases. Then neutralization is also defined in another way. You have to consider in this point. Acid gives H plus ions in aqueous medium. Base gives OH minus ions in aqueous medium. H plus ions of acid combines with OH minus ions of base to give practically undissociated water molecules. Undissociated. So OH minus ions are removing H plus ions to give water. Similarly, H plus ions are removing OH minus ions, they are combined together to give H2O. This is what you call neutralization. This is also called neutralization. So another way you can define H plus of the acid combines with OH minus of the base to give almost undissociated water molecules. That is called neutralization. Another definition here you can write in this way: H plus ions of the acid combine with OH minus ions of the base to give almost undissociated H2O molecules. Actually, this is the definition of neutralization. So this is also called neutralization. This is the modified way. Either way is different. Practically speaking, H plus ions of the acid should combine with OH minus of the base to give undissociated water molecules. Either one is correct. Suppose this is term concentration. In square brackets, if you read H plus, this is called, this you have to read it as concentration of H plus ion is greater than concentration of OH minus ions. All the OH minus ions are removed, they are converted into H2O. Still some more H plus ions are present and there are no sufficient OH minus ions. So, then solution gets acidic character. On the other hand, second point, if the concentration of OH plus ion is less than concentration of OH minus ion, then also you can observe some OH minus ions remain in solution. So the solution gets basic character. This is another point. On the other hand, if concentration of H plus ion is exactly equal to concentration of OH minus ion, neither OH minus ions nor H plus ions are left in the solution, and there is no H plus ion, there is no OH minus ion, so solution becomes neutral. There is no H plus ions and no OH minus ions. So the solution is neutral. In this way, you can also assign the neutral character for the solution, acidic character for the solution, basic character for the solution, basing on the concentration of H plus ion, concentration of OH minus ion, and concentration of neither the concentration of H plus ion or OH minus ion is present, neither nor. So in this way, you can take the solutions acidic, basic, neutral, basing on H plus concentration, OH minus concentration, equality. So this is the way you have to express. Now let us do some experiments. Let us do some experiment to show the neutralization. To show the neutralization, we are going to conduct experiments. What is that experiment here? I am taking a test tube like this, into which you are taking HCl, or I am taking here NaOH solution. I am taking here NaOH solution. Then what happens? You have to add something here, 2 or 3 drops of phenolphthalein. 2 or 3 drops of phenolphthalein are added and shake the solution. What happens here? The whole solution now gets The whole solution now gets pink color. Naphthalene remains pink in color in NaOH solution. When 2 drops of phenolphthalein is added, the whole solution turns to pink color. You have to show the neutralization. Neutralization takes place when acid is added to base. And so, side by it, you are adding dilute HCl. Add dilute HCl from this. Dilute HCl is added. And shake it well. The color will be gradually fading away. The color will be gradually fading away. And after the addition of certain amount of HCl, the whole solution now becomes colorless. The whole solution now becomes colorless. This is all colorless. Colorless solution is obtained. When colorless solution is obtained, what does it indicate? NaOH is not present there. That means HCl is neutralizing NaOH. Colorless solution here indicates complete neutralization. That indicates complete neutralization. After the complete neutralization, the whole solution has become colorless. Once again, what you have to do? You have to add, after that, you have to add 2 or 3 drops of NaOH. After that, you have to add 2 or 3 drops of NaOH. See, shake well. What happens? Once again, the pink color reappears. Why? After the addition of the complete neutralization, you are adding 2 or 3 drops of excess NaOH. So, in solution, OH minus ions remain. After the removal of complete H plus ions in the form of water molecules by NaOH, you are adding still 2 or 3 drops of NaOH. There are slight excess of OH minus ions. When there are slight excess of OH minus ions, the whole solution becomes basic. And in basic solution, phenolphthalein is pink in color. And that is why as the whole solution gets basic character. Here, whole solution gets basic nature. And so, pink color is reappeared. This is the experiment you can do in the laboratory for simplicity sake, just for understanding. NaOH is taken in a beaker or in a test tube, 1 drop of phenolphthalein is added, the whole solution becomes pink in color. You are adding HCl gradually, shaking it well at one time. After the addition of final drop of HCl, the whole solution becomes colorless. There indicates the complete neutralization. After getting complete neutralization, when the solution becomes colorless, then you are adding 1 or 2 drops excess of sodium hydroxide, and thereby the whole solution becomes once again basic. In basic, phenolphthalein is pink in color, and thereby the pink color is retained there. This is the simple experiment you can demonstrate in the laboratory to show the action of neutralization acid plus base, salt plus water. Okay? Please note it. Now let us consider the types of neutralizations. Acids are two types, strong acid, weak acid. Okay. Bases are two types, strong bases, weak bases. And so basing on this, once again, if you take neutralization, which type of acid is participating in the neutralization and which type of base is participating in neutralization, basing on that, neutralization can also be divided into four types. First type I am considering here, strong acid plus strong base will give you salt plus water. So what is this salt called? What is that salt called? This is called salt of strong acid and strong base. Here, if you take the aqueous solution, aqueous solution of such salt in aqueous solution of such salt, concentration of H plus is equal to concentration of OH minus. Therefore, the solution of that salt is always neutral. Always neutral. We can consider example finally. This is one case. Salt of strong acid and strong base, aqueous solution of such salt, strong acid and strong base is always neutral because concentrations of H plus OH both will become equal there. Second case, you can take here strong acid plus weak base will give you once again salt plus water. Here if you take this salt, what is the result? This is called salt of strong acid and weak base. In its aqueous solution, as acid is strong, base is weak, concentration of H plus is greater than concentration of OH minus ion. Therefore, solution of such salt is acidic, right? Similarly, you can take third case, weak acid plus strong base. Once again, you will get salt plus water. But this is salt. What about this salt? Salt of weak acid and a strong base. Here as base is strong, excess OH minus ions will be there. And so in its aqueous solution, concentration of H plus is less than concentration of OH minus ion, or concentration of OH minus is greater than H plus ion. So what about the solution? Therefore, the solution of such salt is basic, right? Similarly, fourth case you can take weak acid plus weak base. Here also you will get salt plus water. What about this salt? This is the salt of weak acid, WA weak acid, and weak base, WB weak base. Its aqueous solution. In its aqueous solution, two conditions will apply. Concentration of H plus ion may be greater than concentration of OH minus ion. Concentration of H plus ion less than concentration of OH minus ion, or sometimes concentration of H plus ion is equal to concentration of OH minus ion. All these results may be obtained in its aqueous solution. In its aqueous solution, we cannot really say what is going to happen. These three conditions are applicable depending upon the conditions. Those conditions later we will study. If it is the case, this becomes acidic. If it is the case, the solution becomes basic. If it is the case, the solution becomes neutral. In this way, there are four types of salts: salt of strong acid, strong base; salt of strong acid, strong base; salt of strong acid, weak base; salt of weak acid and strong base; salt of weak acid and weak base. There are four types of salts depending on the type of neutralization, which type of acid, which type of base is participating there. Basing on that, we divided the salts also into four types. And therefore, this is the critical, you have to know. Also, you know one fact. What is that fact? Later we will know pH value is equal to 7 neutral. Later we will know less than 7 acidic, greater than 7 basic. This is the conditions. So in this case, in the case of neutrality, here if you take pH is equal to exactly 7. That also you can mention here. Later we will fully discuss that one. When it is acidic, pH value is less than 7. When it is basic, pH value is greater than 7. All these are conditions you can also apply. And in this case, some conditions are required. You have to know the values of Ka and Kb, dissociation constant of acid, dissociation constant of base. Ka is equal to Kb. This happens. That means here Ka is greater than Kb. Then this happens. If Ka is less than Kb, this one happens. If Ka is equal to Kb, this happens. Ka, Kb are called acid dissociation constants and base dissociation constant. Here I am writing Ka is equal to acid dissociation constant, Kb is equal to base dissociation constant. And of course, these you have to apply to discuss that character. This is another topic. Every weak acid, every weak base will be having their own Ka, Kb values. They are constants. And so basing on the Ka value and Kb value, we can easily guess whether the solution basic or neutral, etc. So please note it down. If the time permits, we will discuss some examples here. Please note it. Now let us consider some examples for these salts of neutralizations obtained there. I am taking here salt like NaCl, Na plus Cl minus. This is the salt. Na plus comes from NaOH because it is base. This comes from HCl. NaOH is strong base, HCl is strong acid. So, what about this case? NaCl is salt of strong acid and strong base. Okay? As you know, every salt contains cation and anion. Cation is positive part, anion is negative part. Cation always comes from base, anion comes always from acid. Anion part is always. You can take anion, add H plus, you will get acid. You can take cation part and then add OH minus, you will get base. Right? So in this way, this is the salt of strong acid and strong base. So what about the solution? NaCl aqua is neutral. Simple. Similarly, you can take here calcium sulfate, calcium plus 2, sulfate minus 2. You can imagine the calcium cation obtained from calcium hydroxide, sulfate ion obtained from sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Calcium hydroxide is weak base and this is strong acid, right? So, if you take this is salt, what about this? It is salt of weak, strong acid and weak base. So, what about its nature? So, acid is strong. So, CaSO4 aqua if you take here, solution if you take here is acidic. That means pH will be less than 7. You can take some more examples like CH3COO minus plus. This is sodium state. This is the anion, this is the cation. Anion comes from acetic acid, you have to add H plus. Cation comes from the base, namely NaOH. You know, NaOH is strong base, acetic acid is weak acid. So here, what about this salt? This is the salt of weak acid and strong base. When base is strong, automatically the solution becomes basic. So CH3COO aqua if you take, it is basic. That means pH is greater than 7. And here pH is less than 7. And here pH is equal to 7. Okay. One more example you can take here. Ammonium state, CH3COO NH4, CO minus NH4 plus. This comes from acetic acid, this comes from ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide is weak base, okay. Acetic acid is weak acid, okay. Then what about the salt here? It is a salt of weak acid and weak base. And then what about the nature? CH3COO NH4 aqua if you take, you cannot predict unless and otherwise you know the Ka value and Kb value. Here Ka of acetic acid is equal to Kb exactly 1.8 into 10 to the minus 5 in both cases. And so as here Ka is equal to Kb, the aqueous solution here in this particular case is of course neutral. Similarly, you can collect large number of examples. You can take here FeCl3, this is weak base, this is a strong acid, and so solution is acidic. You can take here barium chloride or magnesium chloride, HCl strong, magnesium is weak, so it is acidic. Similarly, you can take here sodium phosphate, phosphoric acid is weak, sodium hydroxide is strong, so it is basic. In this way, you can clarify the examples. We can study a lot of examples, a number of examples after the permission of the time, if the time permits, okay? With this, I am winding it out. In the fifth class, we will start some more. Thank you very much for your kind observation and watching of my video. Thank you.